What's up? Welcome to Going Forward on Fourth, and we are back. Of course, my name is He Hate Me 702, and my man. God damn it, I didn't check. Yeah, that was, I forgot we're on my vacation. Go ahead, introduce yourself, my boy.
Jeremy with a G.
All right, let's get this shit going, man. I have missed all of you guys. I've missed everybody. Been dying to talk some damn sports. Absolutely dying to talk sports, just because I haven't talked any because I've been on the road. I talked some with my fiance, but it's not the same as like what I could do with like Jeremy and on the podcast. It's nowhere near the same. So it's like we had fun, but I mean we had a blast, but it wasn't the
Yep.
same shit. It wasn't the same shit. I watched the Canelo fight, of course. My
So
cousin.
did you go back to the selfie museum?
Did I go where?
Did you go back to the selfie museum?
This shit ass museum. Oh my fucking god. We went to this museum, right, y'all? And it was called the Selfie Museum. And I don't know if anybody like I thought it was an abstract art museum. That's what I thought it was, because if you have those, we have them in Vegas. I thought it was an abstract art museum. But it wasn't. It was literally a fucking one bedroom, a fucking apartment size with a couple rooms set aside. You know what? Fuck damn this. We gonna fucking call these motherfuckers out right now. With a couple rooms set aside, and it was fucking horrible. It was horrible. It was a Denver selfie museum. It was for influencers. I should have known when they asked if I had a reservation. So who the fuck makes a reservation for this shit? But we're gonna talk fucking sports, okay? As y'all see, I'm in all Aces gear. Because I don't know if you know, we had a motherfucking parade. And I'm gonna look, Vegas, I'm disappointed in y'all motherfuckers. Y'all didn't come out. I did everything in my power to get home in time for this damn motherfucking parade, dog. We had a 10-hour and 25-minute drive. We're an hour behind them. We drove from Denver. She was like, hey, if we get tired, we can go and sleep someplace else. Damn, that shit. By 6 o'clock, I was up ready to go. Okay. We left by 7, right? We was on the motherfucking road. Bam. We got back at 6:15 our time. It took us 11 hours to get here. 11 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah. Or 11 hours and 40 minutes because it's an hour and 15 minutes longer. Couldn't make it. I was fucking pissed. And then I saw it, and then I even told her, "What's up, buddy? How you doing? Yo, continue with the good work. My man is down right now and out for a couple days, but yo, he's gonna be feeling good. Hopefully next week, and we'll see him out and about doing his interviews and stuff like that." Yes, thank you very, very much. Make sure you follow the Patriots and all that stuff. The Summer Sale Patriots. He does the women's soccer. All that stuff. He's all up in that Jersey Sport news. Congratulations on that, man. Hope you get better soon. But so we tried to get back, and I was a little upset. I was like, I saw the pictures, and it was so like, yeah, y'all go down the strip. But thank you again so much. It was a blast. We gonna put out a video. I don't know. I gotta talk. I'm gonna put out a video. Let me stop lying. I've had 3 days to not do shit, and I ain't edit any of this shit. We got so many damn pictures. We ain't got the video back yet. But yeah, so I was a little disappointed because I saw motherfuckers just walking by the Bellagio like they wasn't looking at the parade. So Vegas, we got to do better. Like we sold out that motherfucking stadium, but it was granted, we're in Vegas, so 520 is weird. They only gave us a 2-day notice. So I mean, that was another thing. And doing it in Vegas at 520, that don't mean shit. We're a 24-hour city, motherfuckers. But that ain't even at the work shift. Like motherfuckers was trying to get on their way home. So yeah, but other than that, I watched all the highlights because I didn't watch the game because we was driving. I found out my cousin T in Nebraska. Shout out to my family, my Brown family in Nebraska. They took care of us. It was absolutely amazing. I loved it. We going back every fucking year. Even they don't listen to. But yeah, he's an Aces fan. Yeah, so he's actually an Aces fan and a Chiefs fan.
Oh God.
Yeah, he lives in Nebraska. I tried to text him to see if he was up, to see if he wanted to maybe come on the show and talk some sports. But he lives in Nebraska, and we ain't seen each other really but once in 29 years. So it's just ironic that he's a Chiefs and an Aces fan. Yeah, and loves to talk sports. That was the only person I could talk sports with. So Shout out to Aces. Shout out to Chelsea Gray. Oh my God, that girl dominated. I mean, we needed her to come up big because Asia didn't have her best game. And I'm gonna be 100% honest. Y'all know how to party. Y'all kept in Vegas themed with the party. Aces, Asia Wilson was lit as fuck.
She was fucking lit.
He told the damn people, y'all got to be 4 shots in to come.
And if your kid takes shots of, what was it? Apple juice.
Drink responsibly. 4 shots in to come. So thank you. I mean, Aces, congratulations. Shout out to y'all. It was lovely, lovely. Kelsey Plum, you was lit. Chelsea Gray held her composure. Kelsey Plum was lit as fuck. She's like, I ordered some food and they gave her a salad. She's like, I'm too fucking lit. I'm too faded to talk about this. So yeah, congratulations. Thank you very much, Aces. I'm gonna be in you guys' gear. And we fucked up this year. We should have bought season tickets. We are definitely buying them next year. We're gonna get them early, no bullshit. All right, let's get into the football.
Hopefully the prices don't skyrocket too much.
I don't give a fuck if they skyrocket. I'm buying them.
Oh, shit, then you buy mine too.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay? We got to go together, so I'm not even gonna lie. And like I said, we'll make our money back. We'll sell some of them. We got to get the good seats, though. We got to get those seats that we had last time for the closeout game. That's the only ones we're gonna be able to sell. We ain't gonna be able to sell the other ones. Oh, we ain't gonna do week picks first. Okay, so let's start with since we're in the hometown. Let's keep up the hometown shit. Let's keep going. The Raiders are the Raiders in trouble. Jeremy, the Raider expert here on the show. Go ahead and explain to us your Raiders.
I don't think they're in trouble just yet. I think they're trending that direction.
Okay.
I think after this week's game, I think we'll be able to see if they watch Davante Adams' press conference. And
what do you mean by that? Elaborate on that a little bit for me, man. I'm not sure what you're
talking about. Davante Adams said everybody needs to do their job. He essentially called out the offensive line and Derek Carr. And some of the defense. Mm-hmm. But basically said, hey, we all got to go out there and do our jobs no matter what. And so hopefully they take it to heart. But I don't think they're in trouble just yet. Talk to me in week 5.
Okay. Well, you know who they have coming. Well, I mean, their next 2 games we're not gonna talk
week 5, we got the Chiefs.
You have the Titans this week. Who do you have next week?
Or do we have the Broncos next week?
Yeah, that's gonna be a win.
Yeah, and then we have the Chiefs on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, you got Titans, Broncos. Yep, and it's in KC.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, but that how we go. So you know how we do it. So I mean, the Chiefs and the Raiders, that's a toss-up game. But you're right. I mean, coming up, you don't want to roll into KC 0-4.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna roll into 0-4. We're gonna win at least one of these next 2.
And you can't, and that would suck because you'd have 2 losses to division teams.
Yeah, so it's a little worrisome right now. I don't know if I would say it's McDaniel's fault. I think it's on Carr and McDaniels. I think the play calling has been, we've seen it with fucking John Gruden and his conservative fucking play calls, and we're seeing it again this season. They need to look. They gave Carr another fucking contract. They need to let him go out there and have the ability to change the plays and do what he sees on the field. And
he needs more pre-play control. Yeah. Where he goes out on the field, pre-snap control, where he goes on the field.
Like McDaniels can call a play, but he can change it.
Audible, got it. Yeah. He needs more control to be able to audible into what he sees fit.
I mean, you've seen it in Josh Jacobs' interview where he said, "Hey, I can only do what I'm asked to do,
Yep.
or I can only do what's called." So there, you're telling me that McDaniels called a play and it's not the play they should have went to. But then,
Carr
look,
has no control to audible.
we gave Carr a second contract. It's time for you to. It's just like what's his name said. Look, you say all the right things, you do all the right things off the field. Now it's time for you to step the fuck up and do the right things on the field.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like you literally have no. Yes, everybody in the world knows our offensive line sucks. Mm-hmm. But I think the statistic was he was only pressured on like 29% of snaps through the first 2 weeks.
Well, maybe okay. I see what you're saying.
So our O-line sucks, but you have the time to make the plays.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Devontae Adams wide open right in front of you, and you don't throw the ball there. And you throw for an incomplete pass. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay.
You have no excuses.
Could it be that the offense is going to take time to gel because they're learning a new system? And Josh McDaniels' systems are not the easiest.
You can't use that argument anymore.
Well, I can.
You can't. Look at Stafford.
Stafford
went to an entirely different team in a different system and won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he also had his struggles too. If you remember, they didn't win a fucking game in November last year. Yeah, they started off hot.
But that's November.
They started off hot. But, I mean, come on. They had their struggles. The only difference now is maybe the Raiders are struggling early to get adapted to the offense because we do see that. Like, you do see that in a lot of situations that you will see a quarterback. Now, granted, Derek Carr has had 15 million fucking coaches in his lifetime. But he has to get adjusted to Adams and Josh McDaniels. Adams has to get adjusted to the whole entire fucking thing. I mean, I'm just trying to give them a little bit of an out because I'm not ready to say I told you so yet. But in a couple of weeks, I may be ready to say I told you so.
I mean, there is no out. Like, okay, yeah, it's a new system. So fucking what? Matthew Stafford went to the Rams and was winning games to start out. They didn't hit a slump until November.
I mean, a better argument would be Tua, but they're 2-0. He's got a new head coach and Tyreek Hill. Very similar.
How's it a better argument than Matthew Stafford went to?
Because Matthew Stafford and won a Super Bowl. He was such a veteran that I mean, I just kind of throw that shit out the window. That would be like saying Tom Brady went to the Bucs and immediately fucking. I mean,
he did.
Yeah, I know, but these two people I'm not saying that Matt Stafford's a whole lot better.
But you can't compare Carr to Tua. Tua's been in the league for what, 2 years?
Nope. You're right. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I see it.
Carr's been in the league for 9 years.
Okay, I see what you're saying now. Based off longevity, Carr should be able to handle this. I got you. Okay, my bad. I'm with you.
But I mean, they did everything except address the offensive line in the offseason. But you're only being pressured 29% of the time. You don't have any excuses.
Okay, nope. So what do you think is going to fix it? What do you think is going to change in the next 2 games?
Fuck, I don't know. Hopefully Devontae Adams losing his fucking shit and cussing Carr out.
Okay.
Do
you feel confident about the Titans this week?
I don't feel confident about any fucking game. Look, I've been a Raiders fan since I was 3 years old. I haven't been confident about a game in fucking 30 fucking years.
Do you think expectations are getting to the Raiders? Because I already told you, and I'm like, Josh McDaniels is a horrible fucking head coach. I've already said that multiple times. He fucking sucks as a head coach. But with the weapons that he has, their offense should not be this bad. And he's supposed to be an offensive guru.
I mean, if you ask me, I think the issue is they keep seeing McDaniels and McFuckstick, GM, go get all these fucking Patriots players.
But we know this. Everybody does that. The Chiefs did it. The fucking Titans did it. Not the Titans. The fucking...
Yeah, but They're not even picking up the good Patriots players.
Tell me, I know about it. We had Matt Castle.
Like we just picked up Justin Heron or however fuck you say his name. Like
You didn't even
motherfucker,
get JC
like he
Jackson.
was like the 7th string fucking backup. And what the fuck? How the fuck does that address any part of the offensive line?
Well, we also know that Patriot players, a lot of times that are not stars, have trouble adjusting outside of that system because that system just works.
Right. And everybody in the NFL world, as fans, as players, as coaches, front office staff, all know this.
Mm-hmm.
So why the fuck are you going to get fucking Patriots players?
No, I get you.
There is viable offensive linemen on the free agent market still that could come in and make an immediate impact.
Again, I'm going to tell you the problem that I told you at the beginning of the fucking season. The only thing that held me back from thinking the Raiders would be good, and even though multiple times I went out and said the Raiders are going to be good, I said it on Veason's podcast. I've said it multiple times on Twitter. Again, that's out of respect for the podcast, buddy, because I'm not rooting for them, but I don't want them to suck. I just want them to lose to the Chiefs badly. So,
yeah, but on paper,
they should be good.
We have a legit fucking team.
I told you multiple times my biggest fucking concern is your bitch-made ass head coach, Josh McDaniels. We've seen this shit happen before. There's not a good head coach that comes out of Bill Belichick. And we might have gotten lucky with the Titans. What's his face? Over in fucking Tennessee, that coach. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But we'll see how good they are now that Derrick Henry's got his ass fucking smashed up. And I have him in 2 fucking leagues.
Vrabel.
Vrabel. Do you see what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. They look fucking outstandingly horrible. So maybe they had a good 2-3 seasons. But they didn't do shit, and maybe they're going to go back to sucking, and he's going to get fired in 4 years.
Look, I just hope that the team comes together in a players-only meeting and says, look, we need to fucking say something.
I'm telling you right now, if y'all lose to the motherfucking Titans, y'all team is going to – Devontae Adams may blow a gasket.
Look, we should be 2-2 after week 4. We're supposed to be 2-2 after week 4.
To be 100% honest, you're supposed to be 3-1 after week 4. You should not have lost to the Cardinals.
No, I don't.
I mean, losing to the Chargers, we're gonna toss that in the air. It's a rival game. You see what I'm saying? So anything happens, you'll get them back next one. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully, but I
don't know what the fuck happened in the Cardinals game.
But literally,
we came out of half 20-0.
No, I don't even give a fuck about giving up the lead.
Entire second half.
I don't even care about giving up the lead. The play that's going to stick in everybody's mind is Kyler Murray dancing behind the fucking line for 30 fucking minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Before running it in. Like that motherfucker could have taken a nap. Could have got tucked in, got a bedtime story with some milk and cookies.
Look, I hope Max Crosby went and got one of them fucking as seen on TV fucking grip strength fucking things.
That motherfucker just danced around. So, I mean, look, if we have to go into my perspective, I tweeted it out. I don't think they're really in trouble. You guys going 0-2 is not a big surprise to me, looking at your schedule. I said the Chargers game is a toss-up. You never know who the fuck wins. And I picked the Chargers and I picked the Cardinals to win. So I'm not really surprised that you guys are 0-2. What I'm surprised about is you gave up a fucking lead and let Kyler Murray do the fucking MC Hammer dance and the fucking Cupid shuffle behind the fucking line of scrimmage before he decided to fucking moonwalk his ass into the end zone. Okay? That's what I was surprised about. But outside of that, wasn't really surprised. Now, again, I think you should be going 2-2 going to week 4, but I'm a little nervous about this game. Because you guys have lost in 2 totally different fashions. You have not put one complete game together. You have a good second half against the Chargers and a good first half against the Cardinals. So I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. You should, by this standard, have a complete game, or you just have a fucking meltdown. Like the Titans did last week, like the Colts did last week. So I don't know. If I was a Raiders fan, I would start. Well, if I was a Raiders fan, literally I'd go outside and shoot my fucking self. But if I was in your guys' position right now, I would start to worry a little bit. And I am not gonna lie, I love the Raiders fans going crazy on my timeline. Seeing Raiders fans go absolutely ape shit on Twitter and argue with each other is one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen.
Bro, Raider Nation is special.
They all have different points that make absolutely no motherfucking sense. But they're all on top of each other like, no, bitch, my point's better. What are you talking about? Derek Carr's a fucking shitty ass core. Why do we even keep him? We should have went and got so-and-so. No, it's not Derek Carr's fault. It's Josh McDaniels' fault. But Josh McDaniels the GOAT. What the fuck did you just say? Yeah, so I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about this piece of shit. You know, we're gonna segue from specialty to absolutely specialty. Are you surprised?
So you know where I work.
Yeah.
You know what I deal with every day.
Yep.
100% I'm not surprised.
There we go.
100%. Look, I've seen so much fraud over the last 12 months from a person that works at McDonald's to a person who's the fucking CEO of strip casinos committing fraud. So 100% no, I'm not fucking surprised at all. It happens every fucking day. Yeah, it's not millions of fucking dollars that I see every day, but it's no surprise. What do you expect? Just look at the history of what rich people have done.
100%.
This man could have taken the money out of his own pocket and donated it for that fucking stadium.
He could have got sponsors to fund that.
But instead, he colluded with government officials to take money from a welfare program. And who in their right fucking minds thought, hey, let's donate money to this school to build a stadium, but hey, let's take it from the welfare fund.
How do you even come up with
granted, I have my thoughts about welfare programs in and of itself, but
the plan that they came up with to sell it or do something for $1 and then rent it out, and they were going to use it for needy families and stuff like. Wait, hold on, stop. You mean to tell me a college is going to have a gymnasium that they're going to use for needy homeless families? But are you surprised that it was Brett Favre?
No. He's a rich person. Why would I be surprised?
Okay.
Rich people do it. Rich people do this shit every day of their lives. That's how they stay rich.
Outside of him being a rich person, are you surprised because he was a professional athlete? A lot of us liked him as a childhood.
I don't look. Him as an athlete and him as a fraudster is two totally different things.
Okay, I got you.
And I have the mental fortitude to be able to separate the two. Yeah, he was a great athlete, but outside of being an athlete, you're a fucking piece of shit.
That's why it's called POS Brett Favre. Look, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I used to really like Brett Favre. I can't stand this motherfucker. I'm glad he does not play no more. Because if he played, I would have a hard time rooting for him in any capacity whatsoever. But no, I'm not surprised he's done this shit. We've seen the shit that this motherfucker has done. We know what happened in New York with that fucking reporter. We know that this motherfucker went on Trump, on a Trump podcast or whatever the fuck he did, and was asking questions to the senator, to the president about, do you think politics are in your sport? Bitch, you're a fucking athlete talking politics. Shut your motherfucking ass up. Second of all, another reason why I'm not surprised, his bitch ass is from Mississippi. Do you know how motherfucking racist Mississippi is? Mississippi to me is a flyover state. It's such a flyover state that my company, hopefully they're not watching, was going to give me that district, and they gave me a raise for me to fly there once a month, like once a year. It's a fucking, that fucking state was appealing slavery till 2013. If you think I'm lying, look that shit up. Google it. Google it right now. They literally didn't. They found out in the 90s at the state level that they were appealing slavery still, and that bitch did not get taken away until 2013. That was the same fucking state that had the Confederate flag in their motherfucking capital. No, I'm not surprised. It's one of the poorest fucking states in the world. You look at the poverty level, and then you're doing the pandemic. Oh, the pandemic, they were like, oh, look at Mississippi, the death rate in poor black communities. No shit, they have no health care, no Medicare, no motherfucking shit. Racism is still alive in that mother. I'm not fucking surprised a rich white man from Mississippi thought that getting a volleyball court was more important than helping motherfuckers in need. No, not surprised at all. What I will be surprised at is this motherfucker doesn't go to jail. That's what I'll be surprised at. And we know what's going to happen. He's going to go to Club Fed. We already know this. Motherfucker going to go to Club Fed. He ain't going to have bars on his doors. He going to have a fucking curtain, a shower curtain to go in and out. That motherfucker going to have all the luxuries that he motherfucking can have. I don't give a fuck. What I am surprised about is the lack of media coverage. And just to prove to y'all the lack of media coverage, watch. I'm going to go and pull up this and show y'all on fucking YouTube, because I was doing research on this shit. The fucking guy, what was it? The guy that what was it? The fucking guy that wrote the book on him. Okay, here we go. We're gonna share this. This is what I am absolutely fucking flabbergasted by. I hate the fucking media. God, I hate the media. I hate the sports media. I hate all of this shit. Okay, look. Filters. There's no filters on this bitch. I typed in Brett Favre welfare scandal. We got NBC News. We got the Eisen show a day ago. We got, we got this. We got this. We got this. Keep going. Brett Favre. Keep going. What? Wait. Brett Favre. Oh, how the fuck did Udoka's suspension come up in this shit? Brett Favre. Huge thing with ESPN. Brett Favre. Bitch, I know this is for me, but do you see what the shit that keeps getting put up together with it? Like, I didn't search that shit. This is 9 days ago. Nobody gives a fuck about PewDiePie. I didn't search any of this shit, but look how little ESPN's covering it. Did y'all notice that? None of this shit's from ESPN. And I literally I follow ESPN. We're subscribed to ESPN, all that shit. No. That is what is surprising the shit out of me, is how little coverage it is. And I'm not going to say it's a racist issue. I'm not going to say that at all. I'm not going to say it's a racist issue. I'm not going to say it's over race. I'm not going to say anything like that. I'm going to say because it's corporate fucking America. No different than Kelly Loeffler, that fucking dumbass senator bitch from fucking Georgia that sold her fucking stock and did PPE, sold her stock and other shit that she knew was going to go down because she had secret information and invested in PPE. She was also the owner of the Atlanta Dream for the WNBA, and her ass got fucking sold out. And then they booted her ass out of fucking Senator, Congress, whatever the fuck she is. No, I'm not surprised because corporate fucking America. What I am surprised about is how is nobody talking about this? I don't care that Udoka got suspended for a fucking year. I'm not going to talk about that. We're barely talking about Robert Sarver. This is a fucking 75 million. Not fucking 6. Okay, let me put this in perspective, okay? Okay? That's Russell Westbrook's contract, Michael Conley's, and one more small person. Y'all think Russell Westbrook is the most overpaid motherfuckers? This is $30 million more than he makes a year. And nobody's fucking covering this shit. Oh, it's the poorest fucking place in the world. Man, fuck you, Brett Favre. I hope you rot in jail. Like, you need to go to jail. Everybody in this motherfucker need to go to jail. And you know what the funny part is? Look, and this is going to sound racist as fuck, but I don't give a fuck. You can tell they dumb white people that never been in trouble. Because it's no different than that stupid-ass college scandal that we watched. Yeah. They got caught through text. And the text message was, is there any way that the media is going to find out where this money came from? Bitch! Don't you know the first thing in Brett Favre, you've been caught twice in text messages. Dog, do you guys not know? That's how you know they don't even give a fuck. That's the issue.
I never say what I really want to say in black and white.
They don't give a fuck. Exactly. They don't give a fuck. Because if they did, they would have been smarter and picked up the motherfucking phone and called somebody. They give two fucks, and they're throwing this in our motherfucking face. Oh, it's welfare. I don't give a fuck. It's $75 fucking million. That's what we need to talk about. And this piece of shit with his fucking piece of shit ass daughter. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Fuck your daughter. Fuck your mama. Fuck your whole motherfucking family, Brett Favre. I hope every fucking body in your family changes their motherfucking last name or starts calling themselves something else like French. Brett Favre. Fucking bitch. Such a piece of shit. God, I can't stand throw ball, snow, and mud. Oh my God. I'm telling you right now, you say the N-word a lot and you suck dick. God, I can't stand his ass.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I guarantee you he sucks dick. I'm telling you right now. I guarantee you.
Like, you took me out of the fucking picture. Like, wait, what the fuck?
Not you, my bad. Maybe not like a literal dick sucker, but he you know what I'm saying? He be stroking the balls to get what the fuck he wants. Like he's an ass kisser.
Look, it's state government. I could tell you how state governments operate.
They operate horribly.
I could tell you it's especially I better not say it.
Yeah. He tickles balls, all that shit. I'll say it. He tickles motherfucking balls, all that shit. Not literally, motherfuckers, but figuratively. Got a fucking dick in his mouth. Just so y'all know that, okay?
If only people knew how state governments operated.
I'm telling you
outside of the public eye.
We don't need to, there's enough TV shows about that shit. We didn't see it. We're seeing firsthand how horrible state governments are. Firsthand. And you know what the worst part about it is? The little people involved in this that ran that nonprofit organization, they need to go to jail, but they're going to run jail for the rest of their life. And they never going to be able to come back.
Look, there's people saying that the federal government should take over the welfare system in Mississippi. And I'm just sitting here thinking, you think that's any motherfucking better? Like,
listen, I don't know how to fix the shit. I'm not going to act like I do. But
I know how to fix it.
Hold these motherfuckers accountable.
Send motherfuckers to jail, get rid of every motherfucker, and have new people elected to those fucking positions.
A fucking volleyball court? Like a volleyball court?
A $5 million volleyball court.
Like
that volleyball court better have fucking things that pop up out of the ground.
Give me a fucking Gatorade football program. They better have more fucking uniforms than Oregon has. And they better not suck. Fuckers. Fuckers. All right. They better not suck. Oh, I don't want it as a banner. Hold on, what I do? I don't want that as a banner. They better not fucking suck. That's all I'm saying. All right. So we got, I think, 6 undefeated teams, right?
Fuck, I don't even know.
Yeah, we got, so I saw and we're going to just talk about we just going to talk about it. 6. I'm pretty positive because it's the Bills, it's the Chiefs.
Yeah, 6.
Dolphins.
Eagles, Giants, and Bucks.
Yeah. Yeah, Giants, Bills, Dolphins, Chiefs. There's a lot of shitty ass teams right now. Eagles. Can you believe the NFC East has 2 fucking undefeated teams? Like their teams are 500 in the NFC East. Okay, so we got the pretenders. We already said who they were. Okay, we already know who they were. We got the Bucks, the Giants, the Eagles. All right, we already know that. Then we got the Chiefs, the Dolphins, and the Bills. Okay. So what undefeated team do you think is the biggest pretender that does not belong? Who is the suspect? The sus one.
Oh, it's hard to choose between the Eagles and the Giants.
Okay.
Because the Giants got Daniel Jones. What? How is this motherfucker undefeated? It's fuck. I think the Eagles and the Giants both are pretender undefeated teams.
Okay. That's funny because you love the Giants when we make picks.
No, I don't love the Giants. I just rode with the Giants that one year because I wanted the Giants to win that fucking division.
You still ride with them now. Yeah, we've been doing this so long. we got history of why we rode with them. So you say that? So you can't decide between the Giants and the Eagles?
No, I haven't even picked the Giants to win a game this year.
You did. You picked them last week.
Oh wait, I was looking at yours.
Yeah, you picked them last week.
Yeah, I picked them last week.
The Eagles are playing in a soft division. Okay, I could get that. I mean, even though all 5 teams are 500 or better, but I could get that because the Cowboys without Dak Prescott are going to come back to earth. Carson Wentz at some point in time is going to come back to earth, and I mean, it's Daniel Jones, like you said. But we know when a healthy Saquon Barkley, they're a different team always. We know that. Yeah. So, okay, gun to your head right now. You got to pick one. Who's the biggest pretender?
I gotta go with the Giants.
Real guy talk pod said the Giants are Super Bowl inbound.
I gotta go with the Giants. The Eagles did too much.
Okay.
They added too much talent.
I say Giants over Eagles because Eagles showed flashes last year and made the playoffs. Okay, I completely agree with that. But I mean, again, the Giants added Saquon Barkley.
The Giants didn't add Saquon Barkley.
He's healthy. He wasn't there last year, so he's healthy.
So how long is it going to be until he gets injured again?
Good point. Point taken. I mean, Daniel Jones did get sniped on like an 80-yard run by himself. So you say Giants. Okay, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm going to tell y'all, and people are going to laugh at me a little bit, and you can call me a hater if you want. The Dolphins.
No, the Dolphins.
The Dolphins. The Dolphins, no, I can't say the fucking Bills. The Dolphins to me are the biggest pretenders. Now I'm gonna tell you for a couple reasons, okay? I could say it's between the Dolphins and Giants. I agree that the Eagles made flashes last year and adding AJ Brown, and they play in a soft division, yes. But I think if Saquon Barkley can stay healthy, the Giants have a good shot of being a above 500 team. I'm not saying they go 10-7, but maybe 9-8. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It all depends on his health, but I'm not trusting his health. Bills, Chiefs, they've been there, they've done that. Buccaneers, been there, done that. Okay, so. But the Dolphins, they beat the Patriots, which every year they beat them one game, and normally it's a good game, but they beat the shit out of them. And then the Ravens decided just to not play in the second half. Like, I mean, I love how everybody's talking so much shit about how Tua had such an awesome performance, and forgetting the 2 interceptions he threw in the first half that literally put them down. And when you look at it, yes, Tyreek Hill is a beast. I'm a Chiefs fan. I've been watching him do this shit forever. And when you look at the shit, how the fuck do you leave Tyreek Hill? He was one-on-one. 60-yard bomb, 43-yard bomb. They're back in the game. So I'm not discrediting that Tua didn't have a good game. All I'm saying is that the Ravens choked that game away. We got to give them credit. And I'm tired of everybody talking all this shit. Like, I think this is my issue. So, yeah, my name is He Hate Me. There's a reason why it's He Fucking Hate Me. I'm a fucking hater. So, the problem that we have, I really have, is I saw tons of tweets. Have you ever seen 3 people combined with this amount of totals? Yes, bitch. I literally took me 2 seconds to remember 2 games, and I can pull them off the head. Broncos versus Rams. When Peyton Manning threw for 400 yards, Tony Romo threw for 500 yards and threw fucking 5 picks, I think, or 4 picks and 5 touchdowns. It was a great game, a very, very close game. Game was bam, 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 back and forth. Chiefs Rams, the game that still hurts my soul to this fucking day. Okay, where that was the new game. I mean, where I literally had a manager call me and go, "Eric, that was the greatest game I've ever seen." I'm like, "We lost, bitch." Click. So I mean, and you saw it, but those were 2 great games. This wasn't a great game. This was literally an ass whooping and then another ass whooping. Now, granted, they went for it twice on 4th down. Twice and got stopped. Those are great defensive plays. But let's calm this fucking shit down, okay? Tua is still who we thought Tua was. Tyreek Hill made some great plays, and I love having Jalen Waddle on my fantasy team. But first 2 games, they should have lost the second one. First one, yep, I was wrong on that. I thought the Patriots would win, but who's really sold on the Patriots? Sorry, Luis. But who's really sold on them right now? So, I mean, and then you have this game they have again this week against the Bills, which they should get their ass smashed. But the problem that you have is that deep threat of Hill and Waddle changes the game. So if you don't press them and you don't put a chokehold on them, that game's over. And Baltimore's team's just not set up for that. They decided to give up. How do you give up a fucking lead when you run the ball all the fucking time? So I'm going to say Dolphins. He says Giants. I think the Dolphins lose this week to the Bills. What do you think about the Giants?
I don't even know who they play this week.
Well, we're going to go through it. All right, so they're going to get slammed this Sunday, and everyone's going to overreact. Bills 35-17. Man, just hate Micah Hyde, got hurt for the rest of the year. It's another excuse for Bills fan to use. Look, I get that.
Hey, they just put it out that they put him on IR.
Yeah, I get that, but this is the issue. I don't think you guys even need an excuse because your offense is so fucking good, and your team is so good as a whole that it's going to be a step up. So, yeah, your defense is going to take a step back, but the offense – or I'm sorry, not yours. I don't know if you're a Bills fan. I apologize. But the offensive Bills fans is so good that they can afford to take that step back. And I'm telling you, from a Chiefs fan, I promise you can afford to take that step back. Cowboys on Monday. Oh, Giants play Cowboys on Monday. Giants go 3-0.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Easy win right there for the Giants. All right, so now we're going to go – all right, so let's get into surprise. What have the biggest surprises? What are your biggest surprises so far? Whether it's player, you got to give 3. So we'll go 1 and 1.
Raiders.
Okay. Do we need to go into why the Raiders?
I mean, I got 2 surprises from the Raiders.
Okay, go ahead. We're surprised. Go with your first 2 surprises.
Devontae Adams got pretty much shut down last week.
Okay.
The defense is playing at what I would say is an almost elite level. So I say almost. Fuck, they were on the fucking field the entire second fucking half.
Dog.
The Raiders offense had the ball for what, like 3.2 seconds in the second half.
Kyler Murray complete a full song in the backfield.
They were also on the field for the entire half.
He was
almost literally
and lip singing to a 6-minute song.
Let me put you on the field for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Like, obviously, them motherfuckers is tired. Like, what the fuck?
Dog, though. Do you
literally,
know
every time the offense had the ball, it was 3 and out.
You don't even get that much time in Madden on rookie with the sliders turned down.
For fuck.
Okay, so you got Devontae Adams and the defense playing an elite level.
I didn't say an elite level.
Almost.
I said almost an elite level.
Okay, I get
you. Them motherfuckers need some breaks too.
What's your third surprise?
Probably the Lions. Defensive line.
Okay. All right.
With Aiden Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson, what was it, last week?
Yeah.
That motherfucker went off.
He's legit. He's hella fucking legit. I'm not even gonna lie. I could see that because the Lions are a surprise to me with how well their defense has been playing, which is how well they've gelled. I mean, when they celebrate a win, the first win, and they're all happy about it, you know what I say about that.
Yeah.
Act like you've been there before. So I mean, that's it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so I get that. Lions defense, Raiders almost elite defense, and Devontae Adams getting shut the fuck down. All right, so we're gonna go in here a couple real quick before I do mine. We got Lions, Baker's completely failing, and Browns as a gremlin as a mascot now. Hold on, let's look that up.
No, they didn't have their mascot's still the same. They just changed it for that game.
What the fuck?
They changed they changed the logo on the field to that elf. It's from the elf is from the 40s.
Oh yeah, okay. My bad. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. I don't know about the Raiders, man. Chiefs blew out the Cards, and the Raiders are struggling against them. Yeah, no. The
Raiders struggled against them in the second half. The Raiders embarrassed the Cardinals in the first half.
Yeah.
And then the Raiders turned around and got embarrassed in the second half.
Look, I don't know about the Raiders either. I said that's because of the beginning of the season. I think Josh McDaniels is going to hold us back. So my three biggest surprises. One, fucking Colts. Okay. Oh my motherfucking God. How the fuck do you only score 20 points in 2 weeks against the Texans and the Jags? Like, those were two out of the 3 worst teams in the league last year. And you scored 20 points. Matt Ryan, which everybody thought it was the Atlanta Falcons. Matt Ryan looks like a shell of him motherfucking self. He looks like Peyton Manning in Denver this last year when he got benched for Brock Osweiler.
Shouldn't we give him a pass because he's on a new team and in a new system?
Shut the fuck up, okay? They scored 20 points against the Texans and the motherfucking Jaguars. At least the Raiders played the Chargers and the Cardinals, okay? Give them that. Fucking 20 points. Matt Ryan looks fucking shitty as a motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I think the Carson Wentz stench from last year is continuing with the Colts. They needed to wash all of that shit off, and they didn't do a good job. They needed to do what's that fucking dude's name that coaches at Grambling State now? God damn it, that went 0-16. Jackson. Hugh Jackson. They need to do what he. Never mind. Maybe they shouldn't do what he did because they went 1-15. Never mind. Fuck that. Pause that. So the Colts. That's a huge ass surprise for me. 100% honest. The Dolphins. The Dolphins coming back and putting up those. So again, I think they're overrated, and I think they're the pretender. But their offense has been clicking, and Tua in that second half looked extremely well. So I got to give him his flowers. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I think they're overrated as fuck. But I had them going 0-2 to start the season. So the fact that they're 2-0 surprises the shit out of me. No big deal. And then my third surprise is how well, and I don't want to say how well because it sounds bad, but how soon Jimmy G ended up starting for the Niners. Like, I know it was a horrible, horrible way that he started, but that surprised the shit out of me. I was damn sure he was going to get traded sooner or later. And the fact that he is now the starter and the reports that you hear coming out of the locker room that they feel better with him as a starter. Well, no shit. Like, can we just pause and give some flowers to Jimmy G or pay our respects to Jimmy G? Because this motherfucker comes in and wins and he hasn't really done shit. Like, he hasn't caused any drama besides getting the soldier surgery before, so he couldn't get traded. But outside of that, the dude comes in and does what he does. And now you got the whole team. And now the Niners look like a legit team. Like, we're not going to lie. Right now, with Jimmy G over Trey Lance, I'm literally saying they're making the playoffs. I couldn't say that before because Jimmy G didn't get benched because he was bad. He got benched because the GMs and the office decided to go a different way. And he's unhealthy. Now, I mean, if he gets hurt again, kind of fucked. But those are mine. I mean, that's just the Colts sucking.
Bro, there's a lot of surprises this season. Like,
there's tons of them. But
like, it's weird how much shit is going on that nobody expected.
Like, if you would have told me before week 1, the Colts will be 1-1. And I looked at their schedule and said, you motherfuckers have lost your motherfucking mind. Okay? The Dolphins would be 2-0. And Tua right now has more yards than like 90% of the quarterbacks. I would have been like, yeah, nah, that's not happening. Nah, I'm a hater. Nope, not happening. And Jimmy G would be starting because Trey Lance got injured for the whole entire season with a broken ankle in the beginning of week 2. I'd have been like, all right, motherfuckers, now stop it. Y'all just some dumb motherfuckers. You need to go put some money on some. Get the fuck away from me. Next week, you tell me when I'm gonna die. No, fuck out of here, tarot card reading, bitch. No. So I mean, those are one of the 3 biggest surprises. Nobody would have believed any of that shit. Nobody would have believed any of that shit right now. Still going into week 3. Nobody would believe that shit. So that's why there's surprises. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got Carr is the 20th best QB. Nah, he's average. So I mean, 16 through 20. I mean, if we're going based off of this year, yeah. But if we're going based off of last year, no, you got to put him higher. You got to put him higher. The fact that Carr was able to get that team in the playoffs with everything that they went through last year, with him being the only constant, you got to put him a little higher than that. Lions offense, Colts are and yeah, Pittsburgh's ass. Well, Pittsburgh's offense being ass doesn't surprise me. What surprises me is how everybody thinks that Kenny Pickett is going to make their offense good. Because their offense isn't designed to be good. Like, yes, they have Najee Harris, a young running back. They have Deontay Johnson and Chase Claypool. But both of them are young. Neither one of them have been in these positions before. Because Juju was still your number one receiver. He was still the guy that took over that stuff. So, I mean, they're a young team. So their defense is good, but it doesn't surprise me that their offense is ass. So I thought they'd be a team that their defense is going to have to keep them in games, and hopefully Mitch Trubisky doesn't screw it up. So that doesn't surprise me as bad. But the Colts are and the Lions offense, that surprises me because fucking that receiver, I don't even want to say his name because it's like St. Brown or some shit like that. That motherfucker's a dog.
Is it Equamia St. Brown?
No, it's Aroma St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Yeah, that motherfucker's a dog. He literally told them that when I was playing the Commanders, I was looking at the dude that got drafted before me. Like, bitch, you ain't even in the game. Jimmy G had a voodoo doll in his locker just waiting for this time. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he traded his soul to the devil. I'm 100% honest with you. Everybody thinks he looks good. I don't understand why. But everybody's like, oh, he's a good looking motherfucking man. And yeah, shit just works out right for him, and then it doesn't. Like, that would be some shit that a voodoo king would say, a voodoo guy would say. I'm going to get you to the Super Bowl, but then you're going to fuck up horribly, and they're going to blow the game. But you'll still be good looking. I mean, he's going to make lots of money. Then he went back to him and was like, hey, look, y'all, I can't sit on the bench all season. Well, I'm going to break his ankle. And then you're going to lose in a horrible fashion. Like, that's the shit that they would do. So I get that. I completely understand that. Oh, and Cincy choking. This is another thing. I'm not surprised by that. Because I'm not saying I thought they would be great, but I thought they were a one-year wonder. We see this all the time in football. Yes, Joe Burrow is a fucking beast. But we see this on Jamar Chase, but we see this all the time in football. Nobody took them serious last year. The AFC North had a very, very down year, and they got lucky as fuck in the playoffs. No, they beat us. No bullshit. I don't know why 2 games that we played them that season, we couldn't score in the second half. I have no clue. But they shouldn't beat the Raiders. They got lucky on that shit. And even giving up 9 sacks against the Titans, they should have never fucking won that game. So, I mean, they just got lucky that Ryan Tannehill became Miami Ryan Tannehill. So, I'm not saying they beat who they had to beat, yes. But them being bad is not surprising me because I figured defenses would figure them the fuck out. The AFC North would be better. And now, granted, them losing to the Cowboys surprised the shit out of me. That surprised the fuck out of me. I'm not even going to lie. That surprised the fuck out of me. Cincy being asked is no surprise. I agree with him too. But yeah, the Browns choking, that doesn't surprise me. The Browns do what the fucking Browns do. That's what they do. Okay? The Browns are fucking choke artists. Look at their whole fucking offseason. Okay? How the fuck do you choke that away? Baker Mayfield doesn't really surprise me that much because I don't know. He didn't win the job over fucking what's his name? What was his name? Who the fuck is the quarterback that he beat out? Oh, Sam fucking Darnold. So I don't know. No, and Matt Rule's still the coach. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. But when we come to our picks, you're gonna find out that there's a lot of shit that I wasn't right on. So what did we learn from weeks 1 and 2? What I need a good thing and a bad thing.
No.
All right, what I learned, I'm gonna tell you what I learned. One, I'm gonna learn that all of us that talk sports, including the media, including all of us podcasters, and that includes us, we don't be knowing what the fuck we be talking about. I learned that in a heartbeat because nobody saw 90% of the shit that was gonna happen. Okay? Nobody saw that shit happen. I learned that right off the bat, that we don't be knowing what the fuck we be talking about before the beginning of the season. Only maybe Vegas knows, but nobody had 90% of this shit happening that we like right now. If you look at this, yeah, we could say the Bills. We saw the Bills at 2-0. We probably saw the Chiefs at 2-0. A lot of people didn't see the Raiders at 0-2. Nobody saw the Jets beat them. Well, I don't know about that. The Bengals at 0-2, which is a surprise. We already talked about that to most people. The Colts at 0-1-1. No, the Jaguars blowing them out. I mean, let's see. The Eagles and the Giants both being undefeated. The NFC East being 500 and above. Nobody saw that coming. Let's see. The Rams looking like absolute shit on Monday night on that football game on Thursday Night Football. We won't see that shit coming. Nobody saw fucking Kyler Murray being able to dance around in a backfield doing the whole fucking cha-cha and tango before running it into the end zone against the Raiders. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody saw the Seahawks beat the Broncos. Nobody saw that. Nope, didn't see that at all. Vikings versus Packers. I saw that because I picked the Vikings, but I don't think a lot of people saw that. The Bears being 1-1, I'm not sure. And I mean, people saw the Falcons going 0-2. So I just think as a total, with all the shit that's been going on, we don't be knowing what the fuck be going on. We have no clue. And again, I'm gonna put this one up too because I let us. The Chiefs are fine. Everybody overreacted. I told everybody that. Everybody said the Chiefs would be horrible. Granted, thank you for the 99-yard interception. I was at the game. Thank you so much for that pick. That shit was amazing. But we don't be knowing. The NFL be chilling and they just be like, fucking shit up. Okay. Right now we can't predict. The only thing we can predict is we know what teams are good, but we don't know what teams are going to be extremely horrible. That's my point. And right now I need teams to go 0-17. Fuck these bitches. Fucking Lions. So that was one thing that I learned from it. I also learned that Mike Tomlin is going to have an under 500 season because he can't go 8-8. He's gonna go 8-9.
Is a 500 season considered a losing season?
Under 500 is for him. Yes.
Is a 500 season considered a losing season?
No, it's not.
What's it considered? It's not a winning season.
No, it's a 500 season. You're even. You can't be a losing season if you didn't lose. I mean, it depends. Like if the Chiefs went 500, yes, that's a losing season. If
then how if the Chiefs go 500 and it's a losing season, how can the Steelers go 500 and it's not?
It's if the Steelers go 500, it's not. They didn't have any expectation to be good. It's based off your expectations.
I'm not talking about this season. You can't go 500.
I know, but so like if the Jets went 500, that'd probably be a good season for them. But again, if the fucking Bills went 500, that's not a good season for them. It's based off of your expectations when you go into the season. So, like, if you have a shit-ass quarterback, which I thought Mitchell Trubisky would be better, and you're sitting your young player, and even if he comes in and he's learning and you go 8-9, it's technically not a losing. It is a losing season for them because it's on the record book.
If you go 8-9, it's definitely a losing season.
Yeah, it's a losing season. But if it was 500, if you can go 500, then no, it wouldn't be a losing season. Because it depends on your expectations. That 500 benchmark to me is where shitty ass teams actually can look back and go, well, shit, we ain't do that damn bad. And we both know about this shit, okay? Both of our teams have sucked. So we both have got the number one pick in our lifetime. And mine resulted in Eric Fisher's, yours is fucking Jamarcus Russell, okay? So, and we both know at our lifetime, if at any point in time, listen, we both know at any point in our lifetime, at that point in time, we would have been happy with an 8-8 season. We would have considered that a win. But 2 years ago, or the year after you guys went to the playoffs, an 8-8 season was not considered a win. An 8-8 season has not been considered a win for the Chiefs since they got Andy Reid. But when we had Matt Castle, buddy, I was praying for that shit. So, what week do you figure Trubisky's going to be benched? Okay, I'm going to be 100% honest on this. I don't think they should bench him. I've got into this talk on Twitter, and I've seen multiple people come back and tell me maybe my idea was wrong. And I get it. But I don't see the point in starting a young quarterback on a shitty ass team. I'm under the belief that more teams ruin young, good quarterbacks than the other way around. How good do you think the Steelers are going to be with Mitch Trubisky? That's my question. Do you think they're going to win 9 games? Okay. They're not making the playoffs. So why start them? 9 games is not making the playoffs in the AFC. I mean, maybe they win their division at 9, but I don't know. I don't fucking know. I would say they wouldn't. I would say you at least need 10 or 11 games to get into the playoffs. So depending on how bad maybe they get, but they're not. That's not getting them in the playoffs. And if they're the 4 seed or whatever the fuck, and they get beat in the first round, what's the point? Oh, he got playoff experience. No, he got his motherfucking ass whooped. That's what the fuck he got. So I don't see the point in start. And I look, it's not because I'm a Mahomes guy and we set Mahomes, because I fucking hated Alex Smith. Okay. And I hate the comparison of sitting somebody and going, oh, do the Mahomes thing. No, but you have the Carson Palmer thing where he sat behind John Kitna. It used to be sitting a quarterback was okay. Brett Favre sat. Steve, piece of shit. God damn it. Steve Young sat. So, I mean, you had great quarterbacks that sat. Does anybody remember how fucking shitty Peyton Manning was the first couple years? No. Fucking Aaron Rodgers sat. You have quarterback. And it's, to me, if you're not a top 3 pick, top 15 pick, and coaches do not have the ability to have quarterbacks sit now. You got 4 years. Tomlin has that ability. Why? Why would you rush him out on a team that is not going to be good? Let Mitchell fucking play. He's only on a 1-year contract anyway. Use him up. Next year, get a better draft pick. Shore up your offensive line or whatever the fuck you need to shore up. Give Kenny Pickett a second year and let his ass come out and go forward. And let's not act like he doesn't need a learning curve. Everybody's like, oh, he can read defenses like crazy. Yeah, you're right. College defenses. How many motherfucking people have we seen that can read college defenses and could not read an NFL defense? Well, he was great in the preseason. Nobody gives a fuck. It's preseason. Nobody's playing in the preseason. So I let them sit, let them learn. Maybe if you're in week 13, you start them. Let them get a couple little games or something like that when you're out of position. Start them depending on who your schedule is. But and again, let's not act like the AFC North doesn't fucking hit. So that's the last thing I want. He's not a top pick. Let's let him sit, chill, have a good time, build our team next year, come back better. That's my thoughts on that. Did you learn anything from week 1? Oh, I also learned the fucking media overreacts too goddamn much. Fucking Tua. God. I'm letting y'all know right now. If y'all follow us, you know every year I pick a team that I can't stand. Okay? Last couple years, it's been the Patriots due to my best friend. But this year, it's the motherfucking Dolphins. I'm not going to like them. I'm going to hate on them motherfuckers so much. Thank you, Tyreek Hill, for the motivation. Fuck you, bitch. I needed one. The Lions are winning, so I can't hate on them. So, all y'all Dolphins fans, fins up, bitch. So, that's a fucking stupid ass saying.
I think the biggest thing I think I learned was that Davante Adams doesn't need Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron Rodgers needs Davante Adams. You asked me about week 1.
Oh, got it. Yep, got it. That offense looks shitty. But that wasn't a surprise, though. We were talking about that.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
But for most people, it was shitty.
But the national media said that Davante Adams needed Aaron Rodgers.
You're right.
And that Aaron Rodgers didn't need Davante Adams.
You were right. And they proved that wrong immediately.
Yeah. Now, week 2 is a different story.
Yeah. But I mean, he's playing the Bears. He owns the Bears. So, I mean, that's basically a home game for him.
But as far as, I don't know.
I've
got so many seasons of seeing a shitty fucking Raiders team.
Shit.
Like, I just want to know when it's going to turn the fuck around.
It will turn around. I promise you. You just got to fire Josh McDaniels.
Like, motherfuck. It's not even Josh McDaniels. It was John
Yeah.
Gruden, and before John Gruden, it was fuckface fucking Del Rio.
But you know what I'm sensing right now? I'm sensing that you guys just suck at coaches.
But like, how the fuck did the Raiders go from being known to having one of the best in John Madden to fucking what the fuck?
I mean, yeah. I mean, but have you seen, let's be 100% honest, have you seen who runs the team?
Yeah, Mr. Bowcut.
I'm just saying. That is a
Mr.
troll.
fucking-
That is,
Mr.
that
fucking
is a professional fucking troll that owns the team. So, you know what I'm saying?
But how did he go by the Aces and hire Becky Hammond and win a championship?
Because he paid Becky Hammond. She walked in, she said whatever, he said whatever you want. That's how Becky Hammond got tired of, because she was probably staying in the NBA trying to get a head coaching job. And then when she kept interviewing and just got passed over, she's like, fuck this shit.
If you want my honest opinion,
Yeah.
I think he sells a team within the next 5 years.
The Raiders?
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I think he bought the Aces for that reason.
To sell them as a package?
No, I think he bought the Aces so that he could sell the Raiders and focus on the Aces.
Okay. I could see that happening. That wouldn't surprise me.
I don't think he's as on board with the football team that he wants everybody to believe.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
So I think we've got 5 more years of fucking tumultuous bullshit.
And then you're going to be, well, I mean, you got to get through this year first. You got the Titans coming up. That's all you got to worry about. One game at a time.
Shit.
Please don't come into KCO and 4. I'm gonna fucking hate you if you come into KCO and 4.
I may want to go into KC 0-4.
Because you know you're gonna win. You fucking know you'll win then.
Because every fucking buddy's gonna be pissed. Look, I wouldn't give a fuck if we went 2-15.
As long as you beat the Chiefs.
And the only 2 wins we have is against the Chiefs.
Yeah. I'd
still be pissed the fuck off, but
do you think Josh McDaniels will get fired if that happens?
Yes.
Do you wish they wouldn't have hired Josh McDaniels?
At this point, no.
Oh, well, you're gonna wish that in a little bit.
I can't say that at this point. We're only 2 games into the 17-game season.
Raiders are gonna fuck around and go 9-8 again. Raiders are gonna fuck around and go 1-16.
Hey, that's better than when we went 4-12 with Gruden.
That's true. All right, let's get into the picks. Week 3 picks. We're gonna share the screen a little bit, but at the same time, we're gonna tell you what we did, because we did make those picks for everybody that watched. Y'all, last week we had the picks made. We made all of them, and we're gonna tell you where we went wrong and where we didn't go wrong. We had a little bit of a conundrum because
I went wrong all over the place.
I wanted to discount the tie, but he said, fuck you, no, we include the tie. I don't know when that started happening. So yeah, we have ties in this now. Okay, so week 1, I went 9-5-1, and Jeremy went
7-7-1.
Yep. 1. Week 2, I started off horribly, but came back strong and went 8-8. Jeremy started off strong, but came back horribly.
Yep.
And what'd you go?
9-7. So
total, I'm 17 wins, 13 losses, and 1 motherfucking tie. Jeremy, what are you, buddy?
Hey, this is why I wanted the ties to be in there, because I knew it would irritate the fuck out of you. I'm 16-14-1.
Fucking 1. We need some more ties. All right. So week 1. Let's get it ready. I got to get serious now because we a little close. Steelers versus Browns. Did you pick them? Are we crossing them out?
Wait, what?
I picked the Steelers. The Steelers versus week 3. I mean, week 3. Steelers versus Browns. Did you pick them? I picked the Steelers on Twitter. Did you pick anybody in that game?
No.
For Thursday night's game? Okay, we'll cross that out. Bills versus the Dolphins.
Look, we're still in preseason.
Yeah, exactly.
We haven't gotten used to having games on Thursdays.
We keep forgetting about that shit. I was out of town, so yeah. Bills versus Dolphins. Who you got?
Dolphins.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I got the Bills. Bills gonna whoop that ass 35-17. Just like my man.
Thinking of Dolphins because Hyde's out for the season.
Fuck the Dolphins. Bengals, Jets. Do the Bengals get their first win? Or does Joe Flacco magic keep going?
I think the Bengals get their first win.
All right. I'm going Bengals too on this one. I agree with you completely. Raiders, Titans.
Everybody knows where I'm going.
I just wanted to make sure that you.
Out of the 3 years, I've never picked against the Raiders.
I'm going Titans. Yeah, Bills, Bengals. We on the same page. I'm going Titans. You going Raiders. Saints, Panthers.
Saints.
Oh, see, this is a hard one, but I can't go with Baker. So I'm gonna go Saints too. I'm going Saints too. I can't go with the Raiders. I got to still go with the Titans because right now I've picked against them. So we got to keep going with that one. And then we got the Saints, Panthers. We both went Saints. Ravens, Patriots. Oh, the Ravens gonna get this ass.
Yeah, Ravens.
They pissed. I got Ravens definitely. I know. We know. Real Guy Talk Pod got Patriots. Lions, Vikings. I'm a little disappointed in the Vikings last week.
Lions.
Yeah, I'm picking the Vikings. I still don't trust Jared Goff. Patriots, 2017. Real Guy Pod guy said, "Oh, I can put this up." Yep. Bam. We got Bills, Bengals, Raiders, Saints, Patriots. You got Lions. I got Vikings. He's got Lions too. Eagles, Commanders.
Eagles.
I'm torn on this one. I got Carson Wentz fantasy football team. So you know what? I'm gonna go Eagles too. They're gonna start 3-0. Yeah, I already said that. He's got Commanders. Okay. Chiefs, Colts. Everybody knows where I'm going.
I'm going with the Chiefs.
Okay. Don't even gotta say that. Texans, Bears. I'm going Bears.
Yep.
Not trusting Davis Mills. Jags, Chargers. What's the news with Justin Herbert? We don't even know.
I'm going with the Jags because of the unknown with Justin Herbert.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with the Jags too because of the unknown with Justin Herbert.
Even if he does play, he's not playing at 100%.
Yeah, and I'm being dead honest. I saw that hit in person, and that hit hurt so damn bad. And you saw him walk off, and I was following him the whole time to see what he was doing. He immediately started throwing. When he came back in, he got hit again, and literally, his arm literally dangled like this. So I'm sitting there. I got lucky. We sat in Chiefs season ticket holders section. So, like, I would literally love to sit in that section again. But we're sitting here talking. We're like, he's fucking hurt. He's hurt. He's not injured. He's hurt. So, yeah, I definitely don't know what's going on with that. Rams, Cardinals.
Rams.
Yeah, I'm going to go Rams, too. I'm not, the Cardinals should not have even won last week. I don't think Aaron Donald's going to let fucking Kyler Murray bake a cake in the backfield and serve it. So, yeah, I think I'm definitely saying Rams. Packers, Bucks. This is a fun game because the Bucks have not been playing good.
Taking the Packers.
God damn you. Taking the Packers, too. Fuck. We picked a lot of teams the same, damn it. Falcons, Seahawks. You going with Mariota, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going with the Falcons.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. I know Drew Lock is not starting, but I'm going with the Seahawks. 49ers, Broncos. 49ers.
Oh, Niners.
Niners are going to beat the shit out the Broncos. You fucking Broncos.
The Broncos should catch an L 2 weeks in a row.
I'm going to let you know right now. I saw this short how Russell Wilson is the cringiest person, NFL player of all time. And the reason why they said was because he's not actually playing. That's not himself. He's a method actor playing as a quarterback, which he thinks a quarterback should be like. So that's why he's so fucking cringy. Because
Bro,
he should.
I thought he was cringe when I seen a video the other day of him having his crew at his house picking out suits.
That's what I said. He's cringy as fuck.
Like, what the fuck?
Let's ride. Broncos country. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know. I was in Denver too. I showed up to Denver on Sunday after the game. It sucked that they won. I was fucking pissed as shit. Everybody was in motherfucking Denver. And I'm gonna say something about Denver, okay? Listen real quick, y'all motherfuckers. Denver is the most
one more game to pick.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. We're gonna go back to Denver. Cowboys, Giants.
Giants.
Okay.
I think we picked 90% the same.
Yeah, we picked, let's see, the only games we didn't pick the same were the Bills, Dolphins, Raiders, Titans, Lions, Vikings, Seahawks, Falcons. So yeah, 1, 2, 3,
75% the same.
4. Yeah, 4 games. So I was at Denver. First time I've been to Denver. Now, I did not go to the mountains because we were tired of walking around. That was a plan to go hiking, but we were too fucking tired from all the driving and everything. So we'll go back just to visit the mountains. We chilled in the city. We went to a winery. The winery we went to was extremely nice. Did wine tasting. Dumbass shit. But Alyssa wanted to do it. It was nice. We had a blast. We went and rode the little scooters. But look, Denver, y'all a dirty ass motherfucking city. That is one of the dirtiest, ugliest, nastiest motherfucking cities I've seen in my life. They don't even, the only people that pay attention to rules in Denver is to fucking rent a scooter and rent a bike when them bitches say you can't ride through it. Like, everywhere you went smelled like piss.
I'll be right back.
Not Fremont Street piss, but piss. The homeless, I'm not saying homeless people were not, the homeless is horrible. I don't know what they did, but I swear, I think I saw somebody smoking crack on the street. So I will not be coming back to Denver. And we stayed at the Sonesta Suites. Sonesta Suites was nice. Like, it wasn't nothing to do. It was boring besides Rocky Mountain. So Denver is one of the dirtiest, nastiest cities I've ever been to. Graffiti everywhere. And not even good graffiti. Y'all motherfuckers just don't even clean this shit up. I saw security in downtown Denver where we were walking, and I'm fine with it. They were doing their security job. They were patrolling. And I saw a guy passed out asleep on the sidewalk. Just not off to the side, but literally in the middle of the sidewalk, no shirt on. 2:00 in the afternoon. The security guard walked over his ass. Like, literally just stepped over and continued walking. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I ain't never been to a place like this where yeah, let's ride down the streets with the street sweepers. Yeah. I ain't never been to a place that was like that. Now, also, we went in, we partook in their dispensaries. Y'all motherfuckers, the one that we went that was in downtown, I walked in, immediately saw the price and said, we ain't getting shit here. Bitch, y'all high like McDonald's on the strip. Y'all so fucking high. I was like, they had shit I ain't never even heard of. Like, do you know how hard it is for me to go into a dispensary and actually see weed that I have never heard of? Not the brand, not like the strand, like a new type of fucking weed. Like, this shit was $79 a blunt. And I was like, what is this shit? It was like rice-infused paper. I was like, what? What do you mean rice-infused paper? It's a new ancient tradition. Bitch, I ain't never heard of no shit like that. Y'all just become $79 for a blunt that wasn't even fucking infused. I was like, I don't even know if this is infused. They had this shot that you could shoot around everything. And it's like a concentrate, but you could put it around your blunts, put it in your blunts. You could put it on your dab. You could put it on your toast. Bitch, it was like this much for $65 fucking dollars. What am I gonna do with that? Done. So yeah, they wasn't bad. We went to a couple different ones. It was cool. But yeah, we're definitely gonna go back to Denver for God damn it, Jeremy. You're Your damn fucking
I know. I'm fixing.
video went off, threw me the fuck off. Did you? I couldn't even see what the fuck. I could not see you no longer, so I couldn't understand what I was talking about. A lot of it just renamed to make this some magical ass shit. But so yeah, I'm not. We will go back to Denver to go hiking because we do love hiking, and it was gorgeous, the mountains that we saw. But as for the fucking city, I've never in my life wanted to take a shower so bad after walking down the street. Like that ended our fucking vacation. Like we wanted to go home. Like, do you know how bad it is when you go to a city and you say, hey, we're going to stay an extra night because we don't know what we want to do. And then you're like, I wish I wouldn't have stayed an extra night. Or you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning when you don't check out till 11.
I've done that.
To get the fuck out of the city.
I did that in Dallas.
I was on the first plane, and I've been to some shitty ass cities. I've been to Tyler, fucking Texas. Okay, I've been to Elko, Nevada, and this shit fucking sucks.
Yeah, I can't talk shit about Elko. That's where my tattoo artist is from.
I can talk a lot of shit about Elko. Elko's a shitty ass fucking city too. I'm not saying the people there aren't nice, but it's just fucking weird. They have a fucking sign that says, please don't meth up our city. Okay. And it's little drawing on a chalkboard. I'm not even fucking joking. I'll take a picture to you and send it to you next time. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, so fuck you, Denver. I don't. And I understand why nobody likes that fucking city. Let's ride, my motherfucking. And they charge for everything, parking everywhere. It is cheaper. Do you know how dumb Denver is? We rode the scooter twice. It was $10. Right? We didn't even ride far. Then we said, well, how much is a day pass? Oh, $19.99. Let's get the fucking day pass. Like, we ended up riding that bitch all around the motherfucking shit for $20. Now, granted, people are like, yeah, but if you don't use it, they can make their money. Bitch, we only used it for an hour. And we charged up like $60 with the shit. How the fuck you charge up $60 with the shit on a fucking scooter in Denver? Don't ever go to that city. If you do, sanitize.
I've been there.
No, fucking shitty ass city.
When I go to Colorado, I don't stay in Denver.
Do you know how horrible of a city you have to be for somebody that worked on Fremont Street to say it's a dirty, nasty ass city?
Look, do you know how bad of a city you got to be for somebody who's been all around the world?
Yeah.
in third world countries, and I would rather spend time on the streets of Iraq
than in that motherfucking city. City is so fucking disgusting. Shout out Nebraska, Omaha. Loved you guys. Oh, if anybody goes to Missouri, stay in a bed and breakfast. It's called the Bed and Breakfast on Overture. It's 1812 Overture. Fucking fabulous. Fabulous. It was built in like the 1800s. They took great care of us. If you followed my Snapchat, you saw that shit. But other than that, I don't know where we're going tomorrow, so we'll let you know. We might just go to South Point. Dollar beers, get the food. Maybe do South Point one week, do a bar this side one week. I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out. We're still trying to figure it out.
It's all far for me, so don't fucking matter.
And I know Heath was at South Point week 1. So I don't know. He was there week 1. I think he was there week 2. So yeah, if it might go there. I don't know where else we're going. We're not going to the fucking one place we went last time. The Copper Keg.
Was that the one we went through all last year?
Yeah, all last year. It's just too fucking dark.
Huh?
It's too dark.
Oh, yeah.
And the TVs are nice. So
they had decent breakfast though.
Yeah, they had some good food though. I'm not even gonna trip. That food wasn't bad. So we might do 1 week at the Copper Keg and 1 week at South Point, on and off. But I'll let you know. Jeremy, is there anything else you want to say before we get up out of here?
No.
All right.
Go to football games today.
Huh?
I got football games to go to today.
Oh, flag football. Hey, is there any flag football October 22nd?
Tackle.
Oh. Is there any high school?
No.
Oh. Is there any tournament you're going to October 22nd?
I don't think so. But
Don't go.
You should like how long you know me?
Yeah, I know, but I'm putting a check mark on that schedule.
You're gonna tell me a month beforehand.
Yeah, I'll remind you every week.
Let me introduce myself.
My name is Jeremy.
Hi, my name's Jeremy. I don't know what I got planned for the next 3 years.
Giants. We both pick Giants. Is officially up with the Buccaneers. Oh, nice. Another little white dude for fucking Tom Brady to throw the ball to. Shit. Fuck.
Look, you got all these. You got all these other quarterbacks that won't throw to a black receiver, and then you got Carr, who only wants to throw to a black.
Except for Rinto. I don't know what he is.
He's a white accountant.
He might be. But October 22nd, put a check mark on it. We're gonna film the first show. Also, we're doing it at your house for with Midnight Sports Today, the debate show.
Okay.
With his camera crew. So check mark.
You got to tell me a lot closer.
I am. I'm gonna give you reminders because we're gonna have to come up and figure out how we want to set it up.
Because I'm gonna have to clean this motherfucker up.
Yeah, I'll come over. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We'll give you like a week before. We'll figure out what we're going to set up. But remember, he's going to bring his crew and everything, his camera crew and all that. Also, we're going to do giveaways on that show too.
Maybe I'll remember to give you your coffee cup.
Maybe I'll remember to give you your damn skateboard. That's still in my fucking truck. All right, so go ahead and take us out, man.
Put me in, coach.